What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 most insane water slide stunts caught on camera. Now water slides are super dangerous, and we know that because, well, we've made a ton of videos on times it's gone horribly wrong. With that said, sometimes it doesn't go wrong, and you can pull off some pretty cool tricks on them, so leave a like if you like water slides. If we could smash 5,000 likes on this video, I'll make sure we do a part 2, as there's a ton of other cooler clips we could showcase, but with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. Okay, so messing around and showing off at a water park might seem like something only kids do, but these two are all grown up. Not just that, but they've actually made a whole career out of their water slide tricks, and to be fair, it's pretty incredible what they can do. I mean, standing up all the way down a slide is hard enough, but these guys go way beyond that. Like, they could even go from sitting to lying down to standing up all over again. With that said, the coolest thing they could do is definitely somersaults, as pulling off flips is hard enough even when you're on solid ground. I mean, this guy flips not once, but twice, and on top of that, he manages to stick the landing. So yeah, it's not surprising he has the skills to be in a competitive team, but to be fair, he isn't the only one of its kind, so I have no idea who he's actually competing against.
How's the beginning of the show?
The scariest part is probably launching yourself off the slide. Once you do leave the slide, you've sort of got no control.
You can hit 70 kilometers an hour on these slides, which makes somersaults and spins difficult and dangerous. The multicolored wetsuits are designed both for speed and protection against injury. The team is the only one of its kind in the world and looks set to continue making a splash for years to come.
Number 4. Now looking at this stunt, you might be thinking that there's no way it could work, and don't worry, I thought exactly the same thing too. It turns out though, if you do the insane amount of math it takes to make a stunt like this safe, then it's totally possible, as long as you can find someone brave enough or crazy enough to be a crash test dummy. So yeah, basically the trick involves sliding down a huge slip and slide onto a ridiculously steep ramp, and then flying through the air to land in a tiny kid's paddling pool super far away. It sounds impossible, right? Well, these guys actually pulled it off, and the way the guy lands in the middle of the pool is absolutely amazing. With that said, it's pretty scary to watch him fly through the air like that, especially because you know that if he landed in the wrong place, it would definitely hurt. Not just that, but the amount of height and speed he's got, yeah, I'm kinda glad that isn't me. Number 3. So this is one of those times where I can't tell if the guy is stupid, stupidly brave, or just plain drunk. I mean seriously, you've gotta have some serious guts to try something like this, and even if it worked out for this one guy, I don't know if I'd recommend it to anybody else. Like, he literally jumps off a wall and across a whole balcony just to land on a metal slide to take him into the water. Not just that though, but the slide is ridiculously narrow. Like, if he had just been one step wrong in either direction, this video would have gone viral for all the wrong reasons. With all that said, even though this stunt is totally insane, the fact that he pulled it off is pretty legendary. In fact, the only thing cooler than the trick is probably the reactions he gets, because everyone seems just as surprised that he succeeded as I am. Anyways, I still wouldn't tell anyone to try this one for themselves though, because unless you want to make our next water slide fails video, you should just stick to going down normally. Number 2. Now pulling crazy tricks on a normal slide is one thing, but a reservoir? That's a whole new level of danger. Like, you'd think no one would be crazy enough to try anything, but it definitely didn't stop this guy, and I'm actually kinda glad. I mean, he's basically doing what anyone could do down at the beach, using like a bodyboard to ride the waves, but doing it at a reservoir is a completely different experience. I mean, for one thing, the steepness is crazy, but there's also the water itself, because it's so much more powerful than your average water park. Anyway, the dude is clearly not afraid, because he takes the crazy drop just like a champ, and then rides the waves all the way back to the splash pool. It even looks like he's going under at one point, but thankfully he recovers pretty quick, and to be fair, it looks like he's having a ton of fun. With that said, would you try this if you were there? Let me know by leaving a comment, because I so would. Number 1. Now all of these tricks are pretty cool, but let's be real, this one is definitely the best of all. I mean, it's not even just that the stunt is so insane, it's the attitude the guy has, and the fact that he pulls it off while looking so completely chilled out. Basically, he shoots right out of the water side, but he has so much power that he just keeps going, and he ends up gliding along the top of the water all the way across the pool. Not just that, but even once he gets to the end, the trick just keeps going, because it looks like he straight up rises out of the water and onto the pavement. It's, well, pretty awesome, but the best thing is how he walks away, because it looks like he knows how insane the stunt was. Like seriously, he adjusts his shirt and then even applauds himself as he walks away, as if he's super impressed at himself for pulling it off. And there's a video on the top 5 most insane waterside stunts caught on camera. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use your Extremely Handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.